Da 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 da. Hey, so check this out. I'm gonna do. I know it's not my regular time to come on. It's just a pop up kind of thing. I'm just gonna do a review on the iPhone 16. Okay. Um. Well, so I had an iPhone 8, and it was working perfectly fine. Still had a lot of space on it, and it was really. I liked the phone. It was really great. Um, I had uh, a apps started not being able to work on the phone. I guess because they were no longer upgrading the 8 iOS. So um, I had to get a new phone. That being said, um, I did it very hesitantly, and the girl at the store was like, "Hey, listen, no problems, no problems. We can transfer your data over from your old phone to the new phone and make this effortlessly, to the new one." I'm like, okay, that's really great. I like that. Not really expecting so much from you, but that seems to be a nice thing to say and do. So that would make it a lot easier, and I will go with you. And so we've checked inventory at your location. Hey, Camelia. And we checked inventory at the location, and you know, it shows that you have the phones in stock. So we're here to pick one up. Well, uh, you know, of course, my boss is going to text me right now. Um, so I go in and we're like, so give me the phone. And they're like, oh, sorry. We know that it says that there's phones on the web, but we don't have any phones. You're going to have to wait for a long time to get your phone. So I'm like, okay, okay, I'll wait to get my phone. I wait to get my phone. I come in. Make this a long story short. Surprise! They can't move the data from my old phone to my new phone. Well, we're going to have to talk to Apple about it, and it takes nearly a week. It took from Monday till Friday for Apple to unlock my account to put on my phone. Well, okay. So I was going to do that tomorrow. Haven't done it yet. There's only 4 phone numbers on my phone right now. Only 4 phone numbers, and no, there is no I Apple ID account, no apps, no nothing. 4 phone numbers are on this phone. Okay, it hasn't been dropped, nothing. So I'm driving, and I say, "Hey Siri, answer the phone." It's Sunshine calling. The only thing that I really care about is, you know, the phone answering while I'm driving so I don't wreck. Well, the Siri's not answering the phone. So I start scrambling around trying to answer the phone because, we got a show to do that night. We had to do the Friday show. I'm scrambling around. Well, Siri doesn't work. 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 Now, remember, Siri was working, but now Siri is not working. Okay. So at this point, we have a little bit of Apple problem, a little bit of AT&T problem. The AT&T problem was the store that I went to. Should have known at this point. I should not have went there any further. That their incompetency to say, hey, listen, bud, like, we never keep up with the inventory here. Like, the internet might say we have them, but we don't. Nah. So, I go ahead and go through with this. I should have realized right there. Bad deal. Bad deal. So, now my Siri's not working. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back to an AT&T store. Because this was gotten from AT&T from online. And online it says I have 14 days of any problems with this phone to return it, and they will automatically get me a new phone. And while they get me a new phone, I keep this phone until they get me the new phone. I bring this phone in and switch it out for 14 days. Okay, we're in 5-day limit. 5 days later, 5 days. And I want you to know, nothing on this phone. Nothing on this phone. So I don't want to deal with the people because I already realize that they're incompetent. I understand that they're incompetent. And I go to another AT&T dealer, which is like, hey, Allie, hey. And I go to another AT&T store, and they're like, hey, here's the thing, dude. You have to go to the store. Yeah, I may have to do Android, Allie. And here's the thing. My boss is the one who is the owner of the phones, okay? Right? So I don't know all the passwords and stuff to get into the corporate account. So that's being said right there, all right? So at this point, I'm like, okay, hey, dude, can you fix this? And he's like, dude, you can't be able. Wow, dude, your phone is broke because the Siri's not working. I'm like, yeah, I told you, dude. He's like, no matter what I do, Siri's not working. And you could see it in the guy's eyes. The manager of that store wanted to throw this phone against the wall. But he's like, dude, you got to understand that we are, even though we look like AT&T stores, we are, I got a new iPhone. Even though we look like AT&T stores, we're little franchises. Okay? So you need to take you got your phone from one of the AT&T, looks like stores, but it's a franchise. And we're not honoring their whatever. You got to take it to the store you got it from. I'm like, oh my God, I really don't want to see them. Calling them incompetent is a freaking, it is a cut down to every incompetent person in this world. Okay? All right. I'm not going to make any assumptions of what they're doing up there, but anyways. So the guy gets it, and he's like, and this is the manager of the place I got it, okay? Now I'm at that store. And he's looking at it. He can't get Siri to work. Well, these little young girls are yelling at me. Listen, sir, just so you know, you should go to Apple and deal with your Apple problems. I'm like, I just got, this. I got this from you just the other day. Y'all are supposed to cover this. Can't get my money back, Mini Vibes. So y'all are supposed to cover this, right? And they're like, no, dude. No, if there's something wrong with your iPhone, like, you're supposed to deal with Apple about that, okay? And another thing. And well, okay, so at this point, and I want to tell the truth here. I want to tell the truth because in case they freaking want to sue me or something. I want to tell the absolute truth. So I said, at this point, I said, so the gentleman at the other store told me that y'all were supposed to return the phone, and y'all were supposed to return the phone and just give me a new phone, and I keep this one until there. And you're saying that he was a liar. Okay? Now, this guy's been blowing smoke up people's ass all day long. Okay? I am hearing him tell a family, sitting right, once again, I'm going to tell the whole honest truth, sitting no farther than 6 feet to the right of me. He's telling them, yes, y'all are going to have to pay restocking fees on these phones if y'all want to return them, because, like, we don't cover them in any way. He's telling them the same thing. There's problems with the phones. There's problem with their phones. I'm not saying that there's problem with iPhones all the way across the board, iPhone 16s, but I'm saying this store has a problem with their phones. And they're telling everybody that there's a restocking fee to get them a new phone. Okay? Now, that being said, he starts looking at me like this, and he's like, sir, and he's being, are we going to say, I don't say it's violent, but he's, I think the right word to use is he's being aggressive with me. And out in the real world, that wouldn't have worked out so hot for him. Okay, Justine, I want you to understand what we're fixing to go through here. Okay? Report the store. Okay? Because AT&T is going to be a big part of this. So, he says, sir, and this is because I told him that I have an internet channel, and I was going to tell everybody how shitty he was. And I also said, hey, you know, I'm going to report you. Because somebody's lying here, and you're getting upset when I say that. So it kind of makes me think the other guy's not the liar. I'm not saying it's you, but you tell me, sir. Sir, tell me the other guy's a liar. Tell me the guy at the other store that said that y'all cover my phone. You tell me he's a liar. And I will leave. I'll be happy, and I will just do what you say and go along with the plan, okay? But tell me he's a liar, because either you are a liar or he is a liar. This enraged the guy. So one of the women that worked there seems to have a very good relationship with. I'm talking to the manager. And one of the employees runs over like a jilted high school girlfriend. Y'all make what you want out of that. And it's like, sir, listen, like Jose, he's getting mad. And like, you can't call people a liar. You are going to pay a restocking fee. Do you hear me? And I'm like, hey, like, y'all are batshit crazy in here. And maybe they need some mental health problems. Or maybe it's what I suspect, that they may not be coherent. But anyways, it's not a shopping center. It was a full-out AT&T store. And a standalone AT&T store. But see, here's the thing. They're not really AT&T stores. There are corporate AT&T stores. But, I wasn't filming them, Justine. But I'm going to get back to your little point earlier about reporting the store. Because I did video some people. So, he says, I'm going to call the police on you. You are criminally trespassing as of now. You've been warned, sir. I'm trying to do business with these people. I got my phone from them. And he's telling me I'm criminally trespassing. And what did I do? He's like, I don't like your attitude toward me and my employees. I'm like, because I said, someone's a liar, either you or the guy from the other store. And so I didn't even say this, but apparently the liar was him. And because this made him a liar, banana phone is a nightmare. And because this made him a liar, he knew. Because I didn't call him a liar. I said, one of the two, if two people are saying, if someone says this phone is yellow and black and someone else says it's pink and green, one person is a liar. And so the guy I was talking to, he was a liar. It makes me wonder, hey, listen, I'm going to say allegedly, but makes me wonder where that money's going to that he's getting for a restocking fee. And plus, remember, this is not a corporate AT&T store. Most of these AT&T stores you see out there are not corporate stores. They are just little, like, pop-up McDonald's of franchises. So the guy that owns the store, he's just trying to rip people off. You got what I'm saying? I would, allegedly. Now, he says, okay, let me help you. Come on, sir. Come back here. Let me help you. And I was like, okay, man. So we're good. You want to help me? And I start to hand him his phone. He's like, I told you to leave twice. Now this is your second warning. And I realized right then, what he's trying to do is he's trying to say he gave me 3 warnings to leave. And he was going to call the police on me and try to get me for criminally trespassing. Okay? Because he knew I was going to call yeah, I was gonna call him. Yeah, got you. I think you'll be safe, dog paw. Because I mean, it just didn't. Listen, Apple didn't have much to do with this, other than the phone is working crappy. Okay, Apple did not have that much to do with it. I'm telling you. So I am very upset at this point. I call AT&T corporate. AT&T corporate. I want to make sure I keep all this straight in line. They're like, hey, so tell us the password to the account you're calling from. And I'm like, hey, buddy, this is a corporate account. And I don't have the password to it. That is for the owner of the company has it. Do you want him to stop what he's doing and give you a call? But see, they don't care. Because even if we buy a lot of phones from them, they don't care. They don't care. What's 60 phones to them? Nothing. What's even like $1 million event with internet? Nothing. AT&T does not care. That I can guarantee you. There is no allegedly there, because I have it on recording. Okay? I have it on recording. I have AT&T saying, hey, we don't care. Out in the stores, and I use this. I remember I had this on video. I said, so if your employee is out here hitting people in the head with hammers, your response is, what's your password? And we'll work on your phone. This has nothing to do with my phone. This has to do with your employees. And then they reminded me, these people are not their employees. Yeah, I need a cup of something. These people are not their employees. Okay? So they basically don't give a flying freak what these people are doing at these little satellite stores. They don't care, because they're not really actually AT&T employees. They're AT&T peddlers. They're out there peddling AT&T with their AT&T shirts on, their AT&T sign on the freaking roof, their AT&T everything where you would think they are. But just know now, if you're getting your phone from an AT&T franchise, there's a good chance you're getting it. You're going to have problems like me, where now I have to make an appointment with Apple and go into Apple. Okay, make an appointment. All I wanted was a freaking phone. Now I've been to that store 3 freaking times. Made complaints. Now I'm making a show about it. And still, let's see how it works here. Let's see how it works. So so we can watch how it works. Okay. Hey Siri, what's the weather? Hey Siri, set my alarm for 6:30. It's locked up. It's locked up. The phone is locked up from saying, hey Siri. Hey Siri, shut down. Hey Siri, turn off. Hey Siri, do anything. The other day, Siri could hear me breathing. The other day, Siri was answering questions I didn't ask. Today, Siri can't pick up the phone. Let's turn it off again. Okay. Now Siri's off. Hey Siri, what time is it? The phone right now is locked up to where you can't hardly make a fucking phone call. This phone is 4 to 5 days old. AT&T corporate doesn't care that the AT&T stores are out there telling people they can't replace their phone. I am almost inoperable. I don't know if y'all seen that I haven't been able to post shorts. The shorts that I'm going to try to reset the iPhone, Justine. The thing is, if it's going to get fixed, it looks like it's going to have to get fixed by me, or I'm going to have to like freaking make an appointment, like I'm going out on a date with the iPhone with Apple to go in and talk to them. So I mean, this is what you can expect, and it's really sad. I was telling the owner of the company I work for, I said, it's really sad. It's really sad. All I wanted was a phone. Justin, we got people that work for Geek Squad that work for us. I mean, here's the thing. Bottom line, I can probably reset the phone and try to get this to do it. But here's the thing. It's insane. And the thing is the first store I took it to, the guy should have reset it or done something. But he sent me to another phone, to the original store. Why did he send me to the original store? Because these stores are like freaking, they're not AT&T. I can get that through to anyone. The stores are, they're little satellite stores. There aren't any that aren't, and like I said, I should post the whole video of AT&T talking to me. And he was like, you're recording me, right, sir? And I was like, yeah. He's like, I don't want to say anything that's going to incriminate us any further, blah, 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 blah. I need to post that. I think you would be very, very shocked to hear what AT&T had to say to me about this issue. About the issue of their, and like I said, I don't want to say the manager was violent. I would just like to stop with saying he was aggressive. Okay? I'm probably not the best person to get aggressive with, because when he jumped over the table and was like, I will admit, if they pull like the video, I met him halfway across the table. I'm like, you yelling at me? I just want my phone fixed, dude. I'm right here for you. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. He's hired nothing but these like pretty high school girls to work in his store. So, hey man, don't dare stand up to me and I wasn't standing up. I wasn't like being violent at all. I'm telling him, I'm actually saying, dude, you need to act like you're running a business here. The thing is, I should have streamed it. I had no idea it was going to go so stupid. I did record the conversation I had with AT&T. I did record that conversation, and they were aware I was recording them. And can you believe me that AT&T said I did not have permission to record them? And I said, wait a minute. I said, I am in Texas, and only one person has to be aware. But that doesn't matter, AT&T. I said, are you recording me right now? And they were like, well, yes, we're sorry. We are. So AT&T was recording me. And they want to tell me that I shouldn't be recording them? I am so through with... I mean, I just don't remember... Okay, I went to Desperados, a Mexican food place the other day. And they were like, hello, sir. The owner of this badass fancy restaurant, the owner came out and brought us fucking soft tortillas. Fuck yes. Okay? We just went to a pizza place. The owner was out in the fucking pizza place shaking hands with people. I am so tired of doing business with people who don't care. But let me tell you something. If you're doing business with people in the phone company, you are privileged to be doing business with them. You're privileged to be doing business with them. It's not the other way around. They're taking your money. Aren't we lucky we let them take our money? Why do look, the thing is, Dog Paul, is this not even my phone? My work needs this phone, okay? This is, and this should have been something very simple, Dog Paul. It should have been something very, very simple, okay? It's not, the thing is I can't believe that I can, I guess, but these major corporations, they just don't care anymore, man. And there's no one else to go to. And they're and Mr. Smith, I've talked, me and him see eye to eye on what's happening with these son of a bitches. Okay? We all know what's happening to these son of bitches. See me pick it up and it's like viewing you? Because it sees my face on the thing. Oh, you see my face? Oh, it comes on. Okay? It can't. Hey, it asked me if it can track me. It said, hey, you're at this location. It gives me my exact location. Then asked me if it can track me and turn on the location device. It's a little fucking late for that, buddy. Looks like you know exactly where I fucking am. Yeah. And see, and here was the thing also. There's other people standing in the store watching me and this family get screwed over. And they were like, I'm out of here. And you know what? They didn't see it as like, hey, here's a little AT&T store that's a real rip-off little, fucking little satellite store. They seen that as that's AT&T. I guess we need to go with someone else. But I'm not sure that anyone else cares. But I would like to think, and I told them, and I'm serious about this. I am serious about this. And I'll tell you right now, the owner of my company is serious about this. The company I work for, we are proud of the work that we do. I'm honest about that. We are very proud of the work that we do. And if our client calls and tells us that one of our employees are out there doing something bad, at the very least, that is the last time that that client will be seeing that employee. And if it's bad enough, it's the last time that they'll be working for us. Because we care about our clients. We care about the customer. No, I don't even know. I don't even know if anyone cares about the customer. And, you know, just to go full out docs. Let's see, where was this? And I had to drive a ways to go find this, to go here. I had to drive away. It's the 1405 East Bell Line Road location. And I had to drive a lot pretty good ways to go there. And you're like, well, so Paul Vault, why in the hell did you drive so far to get the phone? Remember? Because they said it was in stock. You know what? I see now, and I'm going to say allegedly, that they allegedly probably knew they had none in stock, but they want people to come in anyways. Then they say, okay, we'll order it. Come on, buddy, we'll order it. We drove all the way there. Me and my boss drove all the way there because they were supposed to have it in stock. You know what? The thing was, I'm gonna be honest with you, Dog Paw. I don't have a lot of. It's not about money with me because, like I said, this is for work, and it's under my boss's account, and it's not about money. None of this is about money. None of this is about money. It is all about how they treat. Listen, I've been put through the grinder. I feel like the product may be a little bit wonky. The new iPhone is a little bit wonky. Okay? But I'll understand. But just one thing I can't go for is, you know, them preying on people, charging them money for things. I'll tell you another thing. While I'm on the case, but Spectrum made it right. No, Frontier. I have Frontier cable. And they wanted, I had a problem with the internet going out. And they were like, hey, we'll upgrade you to a gig up, gig down, and unlimited service. I said, so you want me to upgrade? And they're like, yes. I said, to the account I have now. You want me to upgrade from a gig up, gig down to a gig up, gig down? Why would I upgrade with y'all when you are not giving me the service that I'm paying for now? And I will say this, and I always make when they do it, the guy kind of calmed down. And he's like, you know what, sir? You know what? I'm sending you a new modem. He's like, and right now, I'm saying Frontier, thank you. I really wished we'd cut to the chase and got there to start with, or they'd have seen the problem to start with. But you know what? Once they were notified of the problem, they rectified it. That's why you see me clear and good, because I got good internet through Frontier. And I can't say they don't care, because they fixed my shit. And they cared, and they sent out a new modem. I'd liked it if they came out and hooked up that new modem. But, hey, beggars can't be choosers. But it's just, I really, the thing is I want y'all to know I'm not a very big pushover. And I hate to think to what they were doing. Because when I walked in, right next to me, once again, I was swearing, right next to me, 6 feet away, they were doing the same thing to a family that didn't know any better. And the family heard me, and that also made him really mad because now dad on that family's like, wait a minute, we just got these phones. Why are we paying you money? Something might be wrong at that store. Allegedly. Allegedly, something could be wrong at that store. Like they're selling, like that particular store could be selling defective merchandise. Well, they are selling defective merchandise. Now, if they're doing it knowingly or not, I don't know. Allegedly. But I'm just saying, I'm going to give Apple another chance. My boss says we're going to go to the Apple store or something. And AT&T did tell me, hey, if you drive way out in BFE, you can go and hook up with an AT&T corporate store, and they're just going to like do what they're supposed to do. I did report the store though. I did report the store, Mini Vibes. But the thing is AT&T, I want you to understand this. AT&T does not care. They don't care because it's not a corporate store. This is something you don't, like, I didn't know. I'm going to tell you, I did not know this, or I would never have bought from this store. A lot of these stores that you see that say AT&T everywhere, they're franchises, and they have nothing to do really with AT&T. AT&T has no control over them. And they won't, and they don't care. That's the deal. They don't care. Because they're AT&T franchise stores that don't answer to AT&T. Or at least this is the answer I got. And once again, I may release this recording, and y'all will be like, oh my God, pole vault. Because I'm going Geraldo Rivera on this guy. And I'm like, tell me, yes or no. And it just seems like these days, it is so hard. Well, and in Mini Vibes, I would let it float. Listen, I would let it float. But I want to let you know, this phone right here is a marriage. Okay? I had my last phone for longer than most marriages last in America. Okay? I'm going to be with this phone forever. Right now, this phone is not working. I can call and I can text on it. Okay? Anything, I cannot get an app on it. Siri will not work. Directions won't work. It thinks it's in Chicago. This phone thinks it's in Chicago. Yeah. Kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Even though I saw the box that it came out of brand new. You know. And it's getting worse. It's getting worse. I can't even shut it off now. I can't even shut it off now. Do you see that little black line on the side? That's me trying to shut it off. It will not even shut off now. Y'all see that? This phone, this phone is getting worse while I am sitting here. I can't even make a call on it right now. Siri has got the phone totally brick locked. That button that you see me pushing on the side right here, watch it. That's supposed to shut it down. I'm holding it down. I'm holding it down. Dog paw. Yeah. You know, you are to know, dog paw. You can't teach old dogs new tricks, man. I've been at that look. I've been at this job forever. Uh, as much as the guys at work drive me crazy, they're like my family, and I will. I would say there's probably a 90% chance I will retire from the company I work from right now. That's probably true. I just, hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, if you got a job, just try to do it good. Believe me, I work in computers. And there's a lot of times I want to say, hey, I know what's wrong with the fucking computer. You got a short between the ground and the keyboard. And they go, hey, wait, what's that? And I'm like, it's you. You keep downloading stuff that is viruses. It's you. You keep trying to upgrade. It's you. You keep trying to put these new drivers on. It's you. I would like to say that, but I don't. I'm like, you know why? Because I understand more about the computer than that person does. And for me to talk to him that way is that makes me a dick. And believe me, I work with a lot of IT people, and being a dick is part of the job. Okay? And I understand. Like I used to tell people like, okay, hey, you know what? When you defrag your hard drive, it's back when you needed your hard drives to work. It's like taking all your you know your files and smashing them together. Before you do that, I want you to go run ScanDisk, and it's going to take all your files and organize them for you, all nice and neat. Now they're all nice and neat, now you're going to defrag, and you're going to make it condensed, and that's going to make your files run faster because you're going to be able to find your computer's going to be able to find them quicker. And also, now you got less space, you can put more files in there and find them easier. See, to take the time to explain something to someone like that and give good customer service is why people wanted to come see me. When you tell someone, hey, you know what? Just keep on doing what you're doing, buddy, and we're going to keep charging you. Yeah, that's not what people want to hear. If you just give somebody some computers, look, you give somebody some service, and they're going to come back to you and back to you and back to you. I finally got a car mechanic that is a good car mechanic. I go back to him. I go back to him. I go back to him. But uh, anyways, I know that last time I did a rant like this, I actually got a call from said company, and I get to share it with all my beautiful friends. But you know what? I want to say this to my beautiful friends because I want them to understand. Because uh, I want them to see what I do. If I hit a pothole, or if I hit a bad business, or if I do something stupid and I find out something, I want to tell my friends so that they may not make the same mistake I did. I'm not saying AT&T is a bad company all the way across the board. I'm just saying make sure you go to a AT&T store if you're going to deal with AT&T. As for the new Apple iPhones, It's still locked. Still locked. Hey, Siri. Hey. Hey, Siri, you want to unlock my phone? Hey, Siri. Is my phone totally locked down? Yeah. The only thing is this right here, this phone, has 4 phone numbers on it. My wife's, Pookie, my mom, and my boss. Nothing else has been done on this phone. Oh my God. Many vibes, that right there made my day. Fucking, that's me. Fucking cute. Didn't they see that when I walked in? They should have gave me a new phone just because of that. My God. Uh, and the thing is I knew I would probably do it, but I just, I just really wished it would have been different. I don't understand, and maybe it's different. Maybe people out there have different lives than I do. I would just like to go do something like, hey, I'm going to go get a popsicle and go get the popsicle and come home and eat it without something like I went to the store, almost got held up, and then this guy ran into the side of my truck, and then I got home and the popsicle had grasshoppers in it. Just I want to do something simple and it be okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just it's unnecessary. Hey, and they could have lied to me. Yeah, I'm still pissed. Listen, and Sunshine will tell y'all this next time she sees you. I actually told them, why don't you at least, you already lied to me. You're a liar. You are a liar. There is no problem there. You are a liar. The guy at that store, the manager of that store, is a liar. That is a fact. Okay? Why couldn't you tell me a lie that would have fucking made me happy? Hey, like I said, part of customer service sometimes is telling a lie that'll make someone happy. You know? Oh my God, ma'am. Ma'am, you're much too pretty for that dress. You should try this dress. It goes with your eyes. Your beautiful eyes. Okay? Can you do that? Can you do that? Does that happen for you? And you know what? That lady's going to be happy. And I told the guy, I'm like, you could, you know what? I told the guy at AT&T. That's what I told the guy at AT&T. And like I said, I got a recording of this. I probably need to release this recording. I was like, you could just say, so you know what, sir? We appreciate your business. And we are going to really give that guy a good talking to. You could say that to me, sir, and I would be happy to get out the damn phone. You could lie to me and say, he's in big trouble. And I'll be like, thank you. But you won't. You only lied to me about your fucking warranty and your service and Apple's freaking warranty. Mm, yeah. 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 So I think I'm going to go lay down. This shit really got me pissed off. I drank a lot of tea. It's probably not a good deal. Stay hydrated. But anybody y'all know out there, just like I said, let them know. I appreciate y'all stopping through and listening to my rant. They're going to be like, did y'all see pole vault crash out today? That's the new word for what I just did. But I told him. I get mad at my own shoes, but it gets me nowhere. Well, here's the thing. I hope that if any of y'all do anything, y'all like think about what you do before you do it. Like if y'all are going to get a new iPhone, maybe you want to say, hey, what's the warranty on this phone? Hey, is there any problems with this phone? And mine was the 16. But anyways, I love all you guys. I'm gonna go in there and like and like kind of relax and chill, because I am wound a little tight and I do feel a little not good. I haven't taken my medicine, that's why. I haven't taken my medicine. Anyways, I'm like sitting here like, is this really upsetting me that bad? That's how much shit I have to take every day. Anyways, get me some chamomile tea. Is that like that little lizard? I just took my meds. Y'all have a good day. I love y'all. Don't go to the AT&T freaking little satellite stores. That'll get you in your booty. And it's not even that good if you like it in your booty. If you like it in your booty, they'll get you somewhere else. Goodbye.